You need to tailor your marketing plan as per your target audience. I offer those services, then we can walk you through, of course, at a fee. If you're trying to venture into a business, never ever be afraid. Never be afraid. Dreams. Whatever you're afraid of, or our dreams are hidden in our fears. Get that? Our dreams are hidden in our fears. Once you're able to unlock or to face your fears, trust me, you can never ever be that same person. Hello my lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Zach Daniel. If you're new here, feel at home, feel welcome, and just feel at home. And thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. And these are the ideas that you need to have when you want to start a business. So this is what you should put in mind. Basically, one of the things you need to have, of course, is a business idea. For you to have a business idea, you need to have a proper market research, and through market research, you need to know your target audience. Like, who are your consumers? Who do you need to have as your target audience with what you want to sell? And at the same time, you need to have a unique selling proposition, and make sure you have done like your market research really properly, and you understand like what you're getting yourself into. Once you understand your audience, you need to understand what their needs are. So we are addressing a need, and you need to sell like demand. Where there's demand, there should be supply. So that's what you should keep in mind. Second thing you should be having is the business plan, meaning you need to have your vision, mission, objectives in your business plan. You need to know what's your marketing strategy in the business plan. You need to know your financial plan in the business plan. So with the business plan, it gives you like a glimpse or an idea of how you're going to execute your business and what you're going to do with that. So that is what is like your guide. That's what you'll use to see how you're going to implement your business. Your business plan, it should be having like the long-term, the short-term goals, and at the same time, it has to give you like a roadmap on which you should use towards achieving those objectives that you have set as part is your business idea, or is your business just to execute your business plan. Third thing you should know about is funding and financial planning. With this, you need to understand like your startup cost, how much will it cost for the equipment, for whatever you need to do with your business. And you need to also, if you want to engage people like investors, you need to identify investors. You need to understand like your source of income, if you're going to take a loan, if you just the financial bit, part of the financial bit of it. So with the finances, you can't actually start anything. So you need to know what your source, like the financial planning, and just understand it so much. Number 4, you need to understand the legal structure and compliance. So with this, you'll need to understand what type of business do you want to start. Do you want to start as a sole proprietorship type of business, or do you want to do it as an LLC, which is a limited company? Do you want to do it as a corporation? So you need to understand what type of business you're getting yourself into. At the same time, you also need to understand about trading and licensing. So with licensing, you need to obtain like proper permits, proper licenses just to make sure you are adhering to things legally. And another thing to consider with the legal is that if you have your own brand, you need to consider trademarking it just to protect it at the same time. Another thing you should consider is branding and marketing strategy. So with this, you need to tailor your marketing plan as per your target audience. And at the same time, you need to understand you have to have like if for a brand, that is, you need to have your business logo, and you need to have your unique colors, just to understand just to like give what your brand should like, to give you an identity of what your brand is like, and just to familiarize yourself or your audience to your business. You also need to understand the marketing strategy in terms of content creation, for visibility and just to reach to your audience, and just do it. You should consider locations and operations, which means that you decide whether you want to operate online, whether you want to operate physically, or you want to operate or for both online and physical. So if you need online, definitely you need a website and things like that. So you need also to identify, you need to have a reliable supplier, and if you need suppliers or things like that, sourcing, I usually do that, and you can talk to me. So you need to have a reliable supply chain and just a proper logistic part of it. You need to have optimized operations for scalability and more visibility. Customer experience and support is another thing. You need to have a mechanism where you're able to give exceptional customer service, because definitely the client is the number one person that makes the business going and running. At the same time, you need to have a mechanism where feedback is provided, and if you have the feedback, this is what brings us to something that you need to have a proper relationship with your clients, so that the business can repeat itself. Meaning, just you need to have everything in place just to make sure that your customers or your clients will be coming back, because you are providing exceptional services, just to give them a reason to be coming back to you, because why you? Another last thing is scalability and growth planning. So with this, you need to go with the trends according to the industry that you have explored, or that you're going to be engaging yourself, or that you're going to explore, just the industry that you're considering getting into. And at the same time, you also need to understand the growth. You need to have a plan for growing your business, and at the same time you need to just see be reviewing your business performance, see how it's growing or not. And this is a pro tip that I'll be giving you. You need to use the SWOT analysis. So for the SWOT analysis, you need to identify the strengths, you need to identify the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. So with the strengths, you see the advantages walking into that type of industry, and the weaknesses is the disadvantages or the external factors that will not make the business to go through. And the threats are something that is likely to lead to the disadvantages. And then I skipped the sorry. So the opportunities is that which you need to explore to get to the advantages, and then the threats is that which you need to identify to run from the disadvantages, if you know what I mean. So at the same time, I can provide business consultation and things like that for you. If you need a one-on-one, or if you need things like sourcing, I'm here for you, and we can go through it and just make sure you get your business into place. At the same time, just keep in mind that things vary from one community or one country to another, and there are different requirements for different people, and just generally, so what works in another country might not work in the other country. But this is just the general thing that I was saying. But then I have much knowledge for Kenya and let's say the European countries. That's what I can say. So if you need consultation, book me in. We can do a one-on-one, and even advertising and things like that. I'm good. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying by, and make sure you improve yourself every day. Make sure you do something that is of good to you, and make sure you put yourself first in everything. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.